back to my channel. I'm Jordan. I had VSG on September 9th, 2019, and today we are going to be talking about meal planning for macros. I'm going to show you on my screen. Also, I'll screen record and show you how I log my food and how I do it. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you how I process it, what I do, and how I plan for my weeks ahead and set myself up for success. So I just grabbed some paper. Usually I have printouts that are meal plan printouts, and they're like for the week, and there'll be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner and 2 snacks on there. And in those sections I will just first I shop my fridge and I see everything I have in there, and I make a list of what I have, and then I go and I look in my recipe books or something like that for whatever I want to make, and I just search out recipes, I find them, and then I plug them into my macros and I track them before I even prep for the week. And I will show you how I track them on my app, and I'll insert that here. Okay, so here is my app. I am going in and I'm adding my breakfast and what I'm having. So spinach, my protein, banana, almond milk, unsweetened, all of those things that I put into my green smoothie. And here is what my breakfast is going to be for the entire week, and I will just log it like that. And I was going to show you the macros here for my breakfast. And then I will just go back and I will add my lunch, dinner for the days that I know what I'm going to have. My lunch this week was those salads I was telling you about, so I'm just adding them all here. And then I will add the dinners on the nights that I know that it's just going to be me and what I'm going to be having. So I'm looking up the homemade tuna. This one should be on here from when I made it last time. And I just add it to however I'm measuring with ounces or grams or cups or whatever it may be on my scale. And I will add the rest of what I'm going to have that evening. And then I will add my snacks for those days that fit into my macros and keep me within the numbers that I need to be. So my boiled egg, my Greek yogurt, and hummus and pita chips is what I'm choosing for this week to fit into my macros. It's what sounded good to me, and they're super easy and quick with me homeschooling and doing all the things that we're doing. These are just easy to grab and to have. It gets a little bit tricky with the scale sometimes, but here's my macros for those days and mainly for the week. At the end of this day, noticed I didn't have enough for my macros yet, so I went in and I'm adding my Greek yogurt to this day. And that is my macros for how I track them and what I do with my app. So back to my planning on paper. So I'm just gonna write, like in the lunch column, I'm gonna write my lunch, and I weigh everything out as I'm tracking in the app with my food scale, and I put it all in there for the week so that I know what my macros are gonna be. It's already done, and it keeps me on track, and it's already made, and I don't wanna waste the food. I don't wanna throw it out. So doing that here, putting it on paper where I'm planning and putting time into it, and then executing with it and doing it, putting it in my fridge, having it available, just sets me up to be successful for the week. So my lunches this week All I did was buy a rotisserie chicken, and I have that wrote down, and I'm gonna do salads. And in my salads, I'm gonna pack them full of veggies. So I'm gonna have leafy greens, carrots, cucumber, radish, some cheese, boiled eggs, all of those things. So I'm gonna list all of it out on my planning part. So just writing it down, everything I'm gonna need, my sugar-free dressing, all of that. There's 2 nights a week whenever I eat dinner alone. My daughter goes and visits her family, and so those 2 nights I eat alone. So those 2 nights I plan for, and I know that it's just gonna be me. So I will make whatever, just something that I can eat. I can eat it after my workout or whatever I'm gonna do that night. So for those 2 nights for this week, I'm just going to have tuna salad or tuna or something like that. So I'm just gonna put tuna down and list out everything that I need for that. I'll weigh it when I'm making it, put it into my tracker. And then for my snacks, I just want to keep it whole foods this week. I don't want to do a lot of processed things. So I'm gonna have boiled eggs for snacks. I'm gonna have Greek yogurt. I'm gonna have banana and apples and kiwi. And I might do hummus and some protein crackers or something. So I'm gonna write all of it out. I'm gonna make sure I have it all in the fridge, that it's all gonna be done. I'm gonna make sure to have my water for the week, make sure to have anything else that I'm gonna need in my low on vitamins, supplements. I track all of that stuff because I want to know what's going in my body. I want to see it, I want to know what it is, and I want to see how my body reacts. So that way, if like one week I was super bloated or something, I can go back and say, hey, look, my sodium was way over and I was super bloated that week. So here's where my problem was. Let's not do that, or let's not eat these kinds of foods together again. Let's pick something else. And that is how I meal plan for my macros. My macros are going to be different than everyone else's right now. I'm having to eat a little bit different because I'm kind of dealing with some things that I'm trying to make better with the foods that I'm eating. So my macros won't be right for you, and I don't want someone to just take my numbers and plug them in for their body, because you might be taller than me, shorter than me, all of those things. And what mine is, it's like specifically for my height, age, body type, all of that. So it won't fit someone else. And how I'm eating right now is for stuff that I'm working through. So this plan won't work just for anybody. But if you're wanting a whole foods, add these kinds of foods into your own macros. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me over on Instagram at jordan2_lee, and I will see you in the next video.